brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. With it, looking to pass. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. 2nd and 2. Herbert now. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. First down, Chargers. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to get away, but could not. Try after the 1st down sack. Herbert. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. They snap it to Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He's airing it off for Williams. And this one is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Switch. Back. Here we go. 46. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott now. Space to run past the 20.
Well, defensively, they're trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
49 for Mike. 49 for Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. It's 3rd and 7.
Check it out,
Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to the 22.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Here we go.
going quickly to Lamb. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
47.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
A gain of 4 yards. Complete to Ezekiel Elliott. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Kill. 47. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the wildest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
Down to the end zone. Touchdown at Zerline. We'll kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kid team. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They're trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. That's down 4th down after the incompletion. It'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And then maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd down and 6. Eckler, they run left side. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Herbert on 3rd down now. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Finding Williams once more, complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes out a gain of 8. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point good by Hopkins. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. 49 at the 22-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
First down carry by Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Throwing. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. Nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. On first down, Elliott, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
A give to Elliott. Dances by him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. He'll get this to Eckler. And so we're into it over. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. So with good intermission, it's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be a second down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out the backfield any way they can. In that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 on second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They go to Elliott again, and he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Flushed out right. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Pollard will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yes, I might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. And allow the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Herbert now. side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Williams on a touchdown throw from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now Pollard. Well, now how about this return? He's to midfield. The 30. 10. 5. And he will score. You ain't gonna burn me. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I do everything possible to keep it away.
It's just a glory when he gets a fall on the steal and be able to throw a little steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's Roberts to bring him out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's complete to Williams. 7 yards to pick up there. That's 2nd down to Eckler. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the side.
Well, here's what happened when Golden sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retrieve that run the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Now they'll throw here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Well, the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Probably helps your confidence level on those 4th down sneaks to have a quarterback as tall as he is.
Yeah, you're talking about being able to extend at the end to make sure the ball gets to the first down marker. But also, he has to be able to drop his hips and get down behind that offensive line in order to move forward. Because if he just runs it straight up and down, you and I both know that they'll snap him backwards. Well done there, well executed.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And eventually taken down. Good coverage downfield. It's not for the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 35 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now Pollard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive of the Cowboys offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. Give him 5 on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Parker. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Chargers going to use As they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First and 10 at the 11.
On first down, it's Elliott. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
He was brought down at the 8-yard. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
and they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. The clock showing just 1 tick. This quarter win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his long attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. But now there is a penalty marker on the field.
The ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball.
of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, so the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football and Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
First and 10, it's Jackson.
It's Mike Andrews, the tight end.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. First down and more for Jackson. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 44 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot down.
Runs out. He's taken down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. After the sack on first down, Jackson.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Jackson on first down. That's complete. It's down in Duvernay. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route. And the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races. And there he goes.
And the top speed he attained there, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On second down, Elliott. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
He was brought down by Marcus Peters. A gain of 1.
On play action, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson rolling to his right. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Edwards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Cowboys 0. Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but...
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Hey, kill.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins there to make the grab. And the Ravens are able to add on to their first half lead. Tucker with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Elliott takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after a broken tackle. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't come their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And able to get him down, but he does reach the flag. Here's Prescott. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now we always talk about getting into the zone and all athletes.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. That one complete to Crochet. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. To throw again on second down. Jackson. That's into the hands of Crochet. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Brown. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson, as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 47. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. And my goodness, another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. picked off by Damontae Kazee. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. When I looked at him, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. 8 yards to go on second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Play action now. Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the Ravens are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Third and 2, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a fourth down.
Let's go. Check back 11, check back 11.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And the lead drops from 34 to 27. After the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
55 is mine, guys. 55. Not today, you are. Not today.
Here's the local Texas product, J.K. Dobbins. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bullet. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Out to his left. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now Jackson will look to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is caught. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Ravens continue to pour it on. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
That's going to be a long day. Mike 14. Mike 14. 3 buns.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pollard to return from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your
and my goodness, another
you thought you had
interception.
it. You thought you had it.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is showing onto the field as they'll go for two. They'll look to throw. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Pollard to return from the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Lamb. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And now here's another interception. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Play action. Now Jackson towards the end zone for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep playing it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmaker.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Pollard to return from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big play that time through the air, 38 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours, and they certainly weren't kidding.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. First down throw for Prescott. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far. But it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. One last shot now for Prescott. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a...
Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as the Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And only able to get this to the net. So probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hope will get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down. And it's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs and dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And when you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week, because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Edwards alone. He gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you.
And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's taken down by the slide across the 45. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Jackson. This will be caught once again by Brown. And getting this just shy of midfield. He's spotted at the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. This will be caught by Brown. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson will keep it, and I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Jackson's going to try to sneak, and he'll get in. He's off for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Tucker with the extra point. They take the lead here at 7-6. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Chiefs offense are now set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown,
and it is going to be close. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. The one thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick Mahomes, one of the strongest around. And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters passing course. Get low to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get to the face of the passer.
Said than done now.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
They go play action with Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. This one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. And he'll go down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now Jackson. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a 2nd one.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 20.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Consecutive plays now where that offense, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on
through an opening, and there he goes.
He's going to make everything happen.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And there was so much that was impressive about this play. But it wasn't just what he did downfield. How about what he did behind the line of scrimmage? This wasn't a play where he just had a direct path to get him downfield and make the big play. He had to adjust on the fly behind the line of scrimmage. And in the end, that became a tremendous run.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here we go. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson forced out to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will take this this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Jackson on first down. And this one too low. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handed out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Well, it is still a lopsided score, so they're going to try a second quarter onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Garden, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. You rush, you rush, you rush.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Able to fight through one tackle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
The tackle by Brandon Stevens.
Edwards-Helaire. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And he's not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. As they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on. Butker now to add the extra point. This part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good.
47, Ravens 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and then bring another one.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Rolling to his right. On the run. He'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds and maybe
can ignite things, and I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson at first down. There's that man again. It's complete. And it goes into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he's got some space here. 30, 20, 10.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
Way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead.
54, Ravens 17. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you go over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
We're going to go. 54, Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got something about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. The quick feet by Jackson. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Jackson on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It goes and in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 50